Hi, good morning, and welcome to Rise and Radke. I'm your host, Melissa Radke, and this is your other host,
David Radke.
and there's your third host wandering into the house. We are, Nash, come out of the house, buddy. Hi, we're so glad that you're watching this morning, and thank you for watching on replay, by the way. We love our replay watchers who watch us on IGTV and who watch us on YouTube, but be sure and put hashtag replay so that we know that you're watching the replay, because we always give you a little bit of extra attention, a little bit extra love when you watch us on replay. So good morning, Douglasville, Pennsylvania. Be sure and tell us where you're coming in from or tuning in from. Illinois, Georgia. Sarah Collins is here from Georgia. Barb is here from Lufkin. AC Cortez is here. Hi, girl. Keith is here from Florida. Good morning, Keith Burnett.
Was that lady from Hawaii, or was she saying hi?
Oh,
This is it.
I don't know. I think Hawaii's HA. No, it's not.
No, it's a
I wonder if she was saying hi or if she was from Hawaii. That's embarrassing for me.
Mississippi, Indiana, New Jersey.
Good morning. Oh my goodness, Dennis, Kansas. Don Boss, have you been here before? I don't remember seeing Dennis, Kansas.
From our longtime watchers, we've done Rise and Radke. We do it weekdays, 9-ish. We've done this now for goodness about 7 or 8 months.
Oh my God. We've done it about 6.5 months longer than we should have. Longer than America wanted us to.
Franklin, Tennessee, Michigan, Texas. For those of you that have watched us for a while, if we hit 50 states,
we make out live on
we
air.
make out live.
That's right.
So is someone keeping track?
Somebody keep track and call Delaware and say, don't show up. That's the last thing we want to see.
Mississippi, Indiana, Tennessee, Maryland. We got a lot.
Cindy Wood says it's raining in West Tennessee. Yeah, it is here too. So normally we're out on our deck, but we are and around the pool. But we're here this morning underneath our little overhang. Oh my gosh. You went back in time, David. We have got lights from when we shot we did a reality TV show for USA Network. Some of you are brand new and didn't even know that. And we have got lights that they hung up on our porch.
But it didn't help our face a whole lot.
And they never took them with them.
You're kind of shadowy over there.
And so we've got them. Ha 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 ha. We stole that from you, USA Network. That probably cost you $217. But it's in our pocket now.
It's actually under our porch now.
You have to have hit 50 states by now. Come on, do it already. Well, Jen Youngberg.
She woke up in a little mood. I can't say that on the morning
Kids
show.
might be watching. But you know what she is? She's not trumpety. She's not a trumpet. She's a...
No, I don't get
Horde. She's a horde. Okay, Jessica Anderson. Normally you catch our... Jessica Anderson, I've seen your name before. Hashtag replay. I'm so glad you're here.
Hey, we want to thank all you guys for sharing us with your friends as well as your enemies. Those people that you want to waste their time, feel free to share us with them. And then also for those of you that do care for us, that have come back more than once, thanks for sharing us with your friends this morning. So,
okay, y'all, I know that this is not the best I've looked, and that's saying something because I think I look pretty good every day. But my hair, what am I going to do about the grays in my hair?
you're gonna wash that gray.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to use a home color. But my grays are coming in so fast and furious. It's like they're saying, name this movie. It's like they're saying, this is our time. This is our time. Up there, it's their time. But down here, it's our time. That's what I feel like my grays are doing right now. Like, let's get out of here. Let's do this. What movie is that from, David? I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. This is our time. This is our time. Up there, it's their time.
You don't have to say it again.
But down here, it's our time.
That didn't help me.
David!
I feel like
David!
I feel like it's one of your singing movies, like with
Why,
the
when I
bellows.
talk to you, are you looking at my lips? Are you like Jen Youngberg waiting for it to happen? Here it comes.
I'm looking at that popcorn you had last night.
Oh, God. Okay. The Goonies! Yes! Emily Gibbs. You know what you win?
Our love and gratitude.
No, I'm asking you. Do you know what you win? Thank you. Thank you Who just said that? Missy Williams. I should have known. My girl Missy. First person to mention my llama shirt. You're not even saying anything about my llama shirt.
I don't want no llama drama.
Kelly Monte is getting a mani-pedi right now and watching us.
We are.
Who do we hate right now? Say it at 1, 2, 3. Kelly Monte. Oh, I want a mani-pedi so bad, but it ain't happening for me anytime soon.
I thought they opened up on the...
They did, but I'm not going to wait in a line around the... By the way, Johnny just said it was the goodies, but she meant the Goonies.
Okay.
Although...
They were goodies.
I'm sure the movie Goonies was taken to the adult movie network and changed to the goodies. Don't worry, Johnny, you could probably find it. Okay,
the fifth time watching from New Jersey.
Fifth time. Geraldine has kept track. She says, I'm going to check off on my calendar every day. I give these two numbskulls
She said,
a chance.
I'm going to give them 5 tries.
I'm giving them
and
5
that's
tries.
it.
And if they don't win me in, okay. Seriously, David, I would have sworn you were Goonie. Mona Wynn says that. Mona Wynn's on here today, I think, by the way. Okay, hey, guys, let me tell you right now. We're going to go ahead and get to our shout-outs. I'm going to go through them really quickly. I normally don't do that, but I'm going to go through really quickly and do our shout-outs because I have 2 things to open, and that's going to be really quickly. And then I want to say something special before we go. And I don't have much of a voice, so we can't hang out here a long time today. Oh, thank you. A lot of people are asking about my glasses. These are from peepers.com, the Oprah collection.
Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those peepers?
They're called peepers.com, the Oprah collection. If you ever go anywhere and they have an Oprah collection, just know I bought something from it. Okay? So we have some shout outs today. I'm going to run through them pretty quickly.
Shout out!
You came back down to that note, but you didn't find it at first, did you?
I know, but because I feel like the kids are still asleep, and if I do it full throttle, maybe I'll turn this way.
Yeah,
next time.
it's obnoxious to everybody, not just the kids. By the way, we woke up this morning and our kids are sleeping together, which I thought was absolutely adorable.
But they do it occasionally.
So he fell asleep in her bed.
But in Rocco's room, because Rocco has a full, is that a full? Mm-hmm. So
and she just has a little day bed.
And she has a day bed. So they do it in Rocco's room, but they're in her room, which is just a little day bed, and so it's really cute.
It's precious. They fell asleep watching the middle. Mother's Day shout outs. Gotta had a couple of these coming in. So if you are a mama, listen up. Have 4. So if you're a mom and you don't hear your name, are you really doing what you're supposed to be doing in your house? Do people love you like you think they do? That's all I'm asking.
Or are your kids
That's
just
all
a
I'm asking.
disappointment?
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
I know if my mom's watching, that's what she's saying.
Tori Morgan, we are not doing another season on USA. Call me, Tori. Call me. I'll tell you all about it. Okay.
She's got lots of things
Mother's Day
in my
shout out.
hopper.
If you are June Hess of Dallas, Texas, if you are June Hess, listen up. Shout out to my mama for working on the front lines during the COVID. She's very nice and sweet. A lot of people describe me as very nice and sweet. I feel like my kids would describe me as
I
that.
don't feel like I've ever heard that.
She keeps the patients calm, even though they are facing a serious virus. She's the calm in their storm. Have you never once called me the calm in your storm? David.
No, I said
David.
you are my storm.
David.
I said you are my storm.
She had then this was added. She has chickens, even though she knows I hate chickens.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like she was really loving on her mom there for a minute, and then she just had to stick it to her.
Is that chickens like in the yard, or is that chickens in the freezer? Or
No, it's chickens in the yard. Nobody hates chickens in the freezer. I miss my mom and I love her so much. It made me tear up just writing it. Excuse me. That's what Jenny says about June. So June, if you're listening to this, Jenny loves you, but I'm not gonna lie to you, pretty pissed off about the chickens. Alicia Pasalacqua wrote that her mom, Isabel, is 90 years old.
Ooh.
And this was a quote from her. This was a quote from her, not me. She's still hanging in there. She's still hanging in there. Isabel, thank you for still hanging in there. That's from your daughter, Alicia, who loves you very much.
I picture her granny like that little cat on that poster. She's hanging on the very end.
I picture a grandmother, 90 years of age, doing like the P90X, like pull-ups hanging on the bathroom door. Jill, really, that's all you heard was you were my storm? Okay, Terry Groth sent her mom a beautiful tribute to her. So if you're Terry Groth's mom, she didn't send you her name, though. She didn't say, I don't know what your name is. Terry, what's up with you? She didn't send the name, so I don't know your mother's name, but it was really beautiful. She loves her mother. And then I thought this was precious. This is to Leanna Fortner. Leanna, you are normally on here. Where are you at, girl? Jeff and Joel sent in something for you. This is what they said. They said, we love our mom very much. She's a wonderful cook, except her pancakes are horrible. Maybe they've never told you that, and it's time that you found out. You can't cook pancakes, Leanna. You got to stop. You got to stop trying.
There's lots of good places out there. McDonald's has pretty good pancakes.
Cracker Barrel has good
Cracker Barrel,
pancakes. IHOP has
Just go
good
pick 'em up.
pancakes. Go get some pancakes, but stop making them for your boys. Then they ended with saying, in all caps, she watches you all the time. I felt like they probably said it like that too. She watches you all the time. They're probably like, hey, Jeff, type that in all caps. Although they sent a picture of themselves.
They don't say mean.
They don't, but they also don't look as if they've missed too many pancakes. They're both football players.
Well, maybe they're eating. Maybe they're eating like bacon and egg sandwich, like biscuits. Maybe they're eating other things.
We're not here to discuss what their dietary needs are.
Well,
We're just here to say.
You're the one shoving pancakes down your throat.
Okay, no, that's Leanna. We're sick of it. Okay, that's our Mother's Day shout outs. I do want to say we had 3 women who wrote really beautiful things to us this past week, that they don't specifically want shout outs. They just kind of wanted to be heard on some things that are kind of going on in their life right now. And I want Charlena Tumlin, Karen Smith, and Mona Wynn to know that I read your email. I heard you. I saw you, what your need is, where you're kind of at in your life right now. You're all going through something and you just need a little boost. And I want to tell you I love you. And I prayed for you this week. And so just please know that, okay? And thank you for caring. Thank you for loving us enough and trusting us enough with kind of where your journey is right now. All right. Here are the last few shout outs. There's just a few of them, and I'm going to go through them pretty quickly. Christine Caldwell, your mother, Frances Cleveland, wants to give a shout out to you because she just had a 3rd baby. Way to go, Christine. You had baby Cash with a K. Cash with a K. And congratulations to you, Christine. I'm sure he is absolutely beautiful. And Mama loves you very much, and she's so proud of you. If you are Kathy Wilson from Manitou Beach, Michigan. Is that Michigan or Minnesota? Michigan?
Michigan.
Manitou Beach, Michigan, Kathy Wilson. This is what was said. I just started watching due to my mom and cousin being super fans, and it's Kathy's birthday, and she watches every day, and she loves you guys. That's from Christine Santamore. She is doing the shout out for Kathy. Did I make that confusing? Christine is doing the shout out to Kathy, but here's what Christine actually wrote. I read it the correct way. Christine actually wrote, I just started watching due to my mom and cousin being supper fans. So Kathy is the cousin.
And they just like
and Kathy,
dinner? They like
Kathy has
supper?
been telling Christine about the Radkes, and so she started watching the Radkes, and Kathy is a big supper fan. And I feel like I can relate to that.
I'm a pretty
I'm
big
a supper fan too.
I feel like I call it dinner more often than supper.
I do too.
But I like supper.
I think in the northern states they call it supper. They call it
I'm a
supper.
big
They
supper
call it
fan.
supper there in the north. They call it supper up there, and I'm a supper fan.
But what do they call
I'm
it
a
up north?
They call it supper in the north.
And what do they call it up north?
In the north they call it. We call it dinner. They call it supper.
Supper,
They
right.
call it supper. It's supper to them. So do you think
Is
it's
it
supper?
the same time?
It's
the same time?
supper and dinner.
Or is it a
Supper and
little bit
dinner.
earlier
Supper and
if
dinner.
it's
Supper and dinner.
If it's supper, it's a little earlier.
Happy 23rd birthday to Melina Noel Roblero. Melina Noel. She could be Southern. Maybe she's not even Hispanic, but I'm like, Melina Noel Roblero. I don't know. I think that she probably is because that name just calls for some rolling of the R's.
It doesn't
Happy 23rd
sound
birthday.
Like, it doesn't sound like her family would call it supper. I don't think her family would call it supper.
What would they call it? Time to eat.
Time to eat.
Time to eat.
Dinner.
Connie Robledo has been watching us for a long time. Her daughter is Melina, and she wanted to wish Melina a happy 23rd birthday. But this is what I love. Here's what she said. She loves you very much. She talked about how beautiful you were and how talented you were and how creative you were. And then she put, she's also very strong-willed and stubborn. Now, Melina, just between me and you, that's code for attitude problem. Okay? When a mom says, and I would know because I say it often, Remy is so creative and she is so smart, but she's also very stubborn and very strong-willed. What I'm saying is, Remy is so creative and so smart, but my God, she's got an attitude problem. So, happy 23rd, but you need to bring it down a little bit, Melina, okay? You got an attitude problem. I'm just kidding. I bet you're a toot. I love it. David, what do you want me to do, David?
I want you to stop it.
If your name is Taylor, I don't know your last name, but if your name is
any Taylor,
listen up. If your name is well, not any Taylor. If you're a new mom to Mila Rose, this shout out is for you, Taylor Bug. Mila Rose came, she's 5.5 months old, and Taylor is dealing with all the things, all the new mommy feelings. She's away from her family. She's living far from her mama right now, and she's going through a lot of things. I lived in Tennessee with Remy. I'd call my mother crying all the time. But now look, I'm back with my family, and now I call other people crying.
And I'm crying all the time.
And now we're but your mama wants to tell you that you are an amazing mom and that you're doing everything right. That's a little overestimation. I feel like on my part, I don't think you're doing everything right. No parent ever does everything right. But your mother's like, okay. I love her and sweet Mila more than the air I breathe. Please tell her that from me. A very blessed Lala. So, Taylor Bug, you got this, girl. You're not doing everything right, okay? That's what gives your kids a big immune system. That's what keeps them. That's what keeps them strong. It's because we're not doing everything right, but you're doing the best you can, and that's what matters. So look at here. Unfortunately, Taylor did not have a cute kid. Mila Rose is not attractive in any way. No one thinks that. We don't think it with that passy in her mouth. We don't think it with those hair bows. My gosh.
Those are some big freckles she has, though.
Look at those little freckles down there. That's a filter, you idiot. I'll just say this. Mila is not at all attractive. And if I ever see her in public, I'm not going to promise you that I'm not going to try to kidnap her. I'm just going to say that right up front. Okay. This I found very interesting. Are you ready? This woman sent this to me. I would have never thought about this in the middle of a pandemic. I would have never thought about this. Here's a shout out that is desperately needed. Shout out to all the military spouses out there that are trying to move this summer. Okay, that's not something I think about. Here's what she says. She says, Melissa, this will be our 10th move in 16 years with family.
Goodness.
Her husband's in the military. But here's the problem. There was a stop movement order not allowing anyone to continue their move until June the 30th. Problem was some spouses had already shipped their household goods and their pets from overseas, as those things were packed and shipped before COVID hit, and then it brought all of our world to a screeching halt. And now there are thousands of us that we try to move during the summer months, but not only does that include trying to secure a new home at the next place, and we're having to do that sight unseen, but scheduling movers that require you to keep your kids in one room when they come to pack your house. Girl, it is craziness. And all while we're trying to finish up homeschooling our kids, mothers whose husbands are in the Army, or fathers whose wives are in the Army, they need a shout out really bad. That's from Aaron Anderson at Fort Leavenworth. Who would have ever thought? This is one of the things I love about Rise and Radke, is because everybody that watches it is not from my part of the country. They're from all over the world. Guys, we have people in the UK, we have people in England, we have people in Germany watching us, we have people in Egypt watching us. They let us know, they send us emails. You guys are all from all over the US, and we're all dealing with this in different ways. And I would have never thought these poor families are like, hey, we've been moved, and then we got to pack everything. Can you imagine packing up all of your furniture and going, guys, we're leaving on a plane in 4 days?
And they go, no, you're not.
And your dog and your couch are across the country. It really makes me, honestly, when I pray for those families, bless their hearts. I wish I could help.
We all have the tendency to we kind of just get wrapped up in what we're doing and kind of assume that's what everybody's dealing with.
Yeah.
You know? And so we don't think about those things that are so far different than what we're experiencing.
Yeah,
so.
Rebecca Mount says prayers for our military families. Honestly, I would have never thought about that. So, seriously, you know what? If you believe in that, send up a good thought to them or send up good vibes. But I'm going to send up prayers for them because it has affected everybody in some way, and that's just a way I never thought. So, Aaron Anderson, our love is with you. Our love is with you, and I wish that there was something I could do. I really did. I'd put you up in my house for a while if you needed it. I actually would. That's actually not a lie. I said that like most things I say on here are a lie, but that one's actually not a lie. I don't know why I did that. Jackie Lowe sent me an email. She's doing 2 shout outs. One is to her husband because he's a coach and a teacher, and he's been driving and delivering food on bus routes since all of this started. He never complains. He goes faithfully every day to deliver food on the country roads in East Texas. Country roads in East Texas. He's probably gotten stuck no less than 10 times. So, hey, shout out to Jackie Lowe's husband. Again, we don't know his name. If y'all are going to give a shout out, who are the people? So, Mr. Lowe, we're very happy that we're very proud. And thank you so much for delivering the food to these kids who need food. But we don't know what your first name is. So, shout out to Mr. Lowe. Give him one, David. You're the man.
Shout out!
You did not want that. And then look, then she said, this is our daughter who's graduating. Shout out to her senior daughter going to Wichita Baptist University. Y'all know her? We don't. Her mama didn't give her name. We don't know her name. Say Emily Gibbs said, thank you, Jackie Lowe's husband.
And there's...
Jackie Lowe's daughter's beautiful. We don't know her name.
I was going to say, there's probably some moms with some boys that are graduating that would love to know her name. So
For sure. Look at her. She's a doll. We're just going to call her Little Lowe. We don't know her name. Hey, Little Lowe.
Hello.
Hey, Little Lowe. Congratulations to you. You've done so well, and we're so proud of you, and you're so beautiful. But we don't know your name. Maybe it's Rob. Maybe Rob Lowe is delivering food to kids in East Texas. This family, I'm gonna tell you what, they just need to shut it down. Shout out to my whole family. It's birthday week in their house. This is what Rachel says. She says, my husband Mike's birthday is on May 7th. Hers is on May 10th, combined with Mother's Day. And our oldest is on the 14th. It can be a little crazy around here, but there's a ton of cake, and that always helps. That's from Rachel. So I need Mike to listen the crap up. Mike, when your wife's birthday falls on Mother's Day, I'm going to need you to get 2 gifts. Okay? I'm going to need you to get 2.
What if he gets a really big one?
Absolutely not. She needs 2. He can get a large one for Mother's Day and a medium one for birthday.
No,
he can.
that'd be the other way around.
He can get a super large for Mother's Day and a small one for birthday.
No.
But he going to get 2. And he going to put one in Happy Mother's Day wrapping paper and one in I'm so glad you were born wrapping paper. Okay? Shout out to Army Chaplain Major Steve Tompkins. I have a feeling he's not watching. He probably has much better things to do. This is from Nancy Allen. She says, shout out to my brother from Fort Hood, Texas, who is currently deployed to New York as an Army chaplain at the Javits Center, which is total COVID care. He's a chaplain at a total COVID care facility. I'm so proud of his love for Jesus and his service to our country. That's Army Chaplain Major Steve Tompkins. Look at him right here, you guys. Look at him. Isn't he awesome? Oh my gosh, I love him. He's like got the elements, like taking communion elements in his hand. And he's in camo, so we can't see him at all. We just see hands and a head and some wine there. Because he's in camo. We can't find him. Where is he? That's so awesome. He was in an article for the newspaper, so that's what that is. Yay, Army Chaplain Major Steve Tompkins. Thank you, sir. Should I salute?
No, I feel like that'd probably be disrespectful.
Okay, but you can do this. That's super disrespectful. He would say that. He would say, David, please don't do this. You don't know what it means.
It's a sign of the cross. What do you mean?
Okay, you make me mad when you do that. Happy anniversary to Nick and Lynn.
17 shout-outs ago, you said just a couple more.
I do. I'm at my last 3. Happy anniversary to Nick and Lynn Schwartzoff, married 23 years. This was also supposed to be her college graduation. She went back and got her bachelor's degree. Aww. Shout out to the women that are going back and getting their degree. I would stand up and do a clap for you, but this chair's low to the ground and I don't want to risk it. But I totally would. So happy anniversary and congratulations on going back and getting your degree. I want to read this one. This is a shout out to a woman. Her name is Denise Mount. Denise, what I'm reading you does not do you justice, okay? You need to read the whole email, but I ain't got time for that. So I want Rebecca Mount to send you the email that she sent me. But Denise, listen to what she said, okay? She said, Denise is a woman who came into our family when we were in mourning, and she showed incredible grace and bravery in that process. I know Denise was scared and intimidated at times, but she always accepted us in whatever emotional state we found ourselves in. And Denise has become the grandmother our children lost and loves them like they've been hers all along. She's funny, smart, and knows how to handle those stubborn but lovable men of ours. And I just want her to know how much we love her. And we are so very thankful she's in our lives. Now, Denise, you and Rebecca and I know what that means. You came into a family at a really difficult time, but you just accepted them and loved them. And I just thought that was high praise indeed. High praise indeed. It was really, really precious what Rebecca wrote about you. So shout out to you, Denise Mount. And then this one is to Ryan. This shout out is to Ryan in Indy. David, what does Indy mean? Indiana? Indianapolis?
Indianapolis, yeah.
They call it Indy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The Indy 500.
Who's that?
The Indianapolis 500.
Oh, I don't watch those things. What are those? What is it? Tennis? I don't know. What's going on there?
A race. The Indy 500?
I don't know what you're talking about. The Indy 500.
That's like one of the biggest races they have.
I know NASCAR.
No, that's not. It's not stock car racing. It's the one where the wheels are out front.
Oh God, you stop talking to me. Ryan from Indy, this is for you. Listen up. You know you're sitting there watching us right now. I know this is Mother's Day weekend, but I just want to give a shout out to my husband, Ryan. I love him so. He loves Jesus, loves me, even when I don't love myself, and loves his kiddos immensely. He gives literally every spare second he has to us in meeting our needs. And I thank God literally every day that he's mine. And if he plays his card right, he's probably going to get lucky tonight. She didn't say that. I added it, Ryan. I added it. Oh, God, I'm sorry.
Now Ryan got so... Oh.
No, Ryan, seriously, if you play your cards right, she's pretty crazy about you. And I think that I think if you play your cards right, you could get lucky is what I'm saying. Okay, this is from Ashley in Indianapolis, and she loves Ryan. And I'm just saying, and so tonight, Ryan, you need to walk in the bedroom and you need to be like, you know what? I do love my kids and I do love Jesus, but I really love you, woman. And then you could get lucky. And then when that happens, think of me. Oh, God. No. Oh, okay.
That's not right.
Oh, okay. I don't mean you think of me. I mean, y'all think of me. No, I don't mean that either. No one think of me tonight when... If you end up going to the bedroom tonight, I'm begging you don't think of me. Okay? Shut me up again. When y'all go to bed today...
Okay.
Here they are. Don't look at them as two people who are probably going to get lucky tonight. Just keep looking at their kids.
It looks like they've got lucky a few.
He's gotten lucky at least 4 times, and he might get lucky on a 5th. I don't know what's going on there. Now I can't take down their picture, and it seems inappropriate. Their kids need to... Okay. Somebody needs to babysit those kids tonight. That's all I know.
Hey, I want to remind you, and you always get excited and talk about this more than I do, but if you'd like a longer shout out, Melissa is on Cameo. My Lord, she has been doing cameos.
Oh my gosh, y'all! I've got 7 more to do, then I'm done.
Well, jump on Cameo. I believe it's just cameo.com. You can find it online. I believe there's also an app for it. But anyway, you can have Melissa do a cameo.
If you don't know what a cameo is, it's essentially what I just did here, but much longer and specifically to you. So I did one the other day that was like 3.5 minutes for a shout out for a mom.
It's a personal direct.
My kids ran into it while I was doing it, and so they're in it as well. David gets in on some, and we just give it to you, and then it's yours forever to keep. It's literally a text video. So I just text you, and you get a video of me talking directly to you. It's really fun to send to people. You can tell me private, funny information about them, and then I razz them about it. So yeah, there you go.
But if you do Cameo today or tomorrow, we will make sure it's done for Mother's Day. If you're doing it as a Mother's Day gift, lots of Mother's Day gifts. So if you do Cameo today or tomorrow, we'll make sure.
Well, I have a life, and I'm not sure I can.
Yeah. Sure.
Hey, hand me those. Let me open them real quick because I got something I want to say.
Last thing, I've seen a couple of people saying they're loving the Mama Bear videos. Mm-hmm. If you have not already watched the Mama Bear videos, go down a little bit. You'll see this crazy lady doing something. And all you do is click on the link, and we will send those directly to your inbox.
Dear Melissa, Sharon Brown Keith from ARP, Texas, sent me something. Oh, wow. She knows that during social distancing that I need something to read. So she sent me 2 of the books that she wrote.
Nice.
Mockingbird Moments, a memoir. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bird.
Mard. Yeah. Mockingbird. Tell me. Mockingbird Moments, a memoir. I'm loving it. I love any kind of memoirs. A Southern Girl Rebels. Southern Girl Rebels. Look at that. Sharon Brown Keith, thank you so very much. Now, I will say this. I might put this one on the back burner for a little bit. I might start with Mockingbird Moments. I'm writing a book about Southern women in the South, and I don't ever like to read anything that could ever feel like I copied from somebody. Or, you know, you can read something and it can get stuck in your subconscious, and I don't want to ever do that or be, like, I don't want to ever, what is it when it just sketchy? I don't want to ever do that. I want to always be on the up and up. So I may save this until I'm done writing my book on the South. That is so kind of you. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. I got something to read around the pool. Okay, that goes with that. Thank you. This one says, Mel and David, I think you'll like this. If not, maybe the kids will or your parents. Enjoy, Cindy Allison.
Oh, I know. Actually, I think I will enjoy that.
Cindy Allison, listen to me. This is on my save for later in Amazon.
Oh,
this
really?
is on my save for later. I saw this and I was going to get it for Remy at Christmas time because it's it's one of those STEM toys, and she loves anything that's like mind puzzles or anything like that. Look at this. This will drive me up a wall.
Talk about it while I do this.
This will drive me up a wall. But David and Remy will play with this for hours. Hours on end.
So Remy and I will play with this right away. I think this is something that you should do on Testes Tuesday. For Testes
It's not
Thursday.
called Testes Tuesday, David. It's not called Testes.
Thursday.
This, thank you so very much. What a thoughtful thing to send to somebody with kids who are stuck in the house. Thank you so much. That I can't believe I'm going to go take it off my list. Oh, my kids are going to be thrilled. Molly Pence says, dude, those things are hard. Yeah, I think you're having to line it up, but I don't want to. I'm already giving up.
Hey, somebody was asking if Melissa had a book published. Yes, she has the best-selling book, Eat Cake, Be Brave. So you can find it anywhere books are sold.
This just proves Sharon Miller's point. Yesterday she said that I have things in my Amazon cart. I purchase them. I send them to one of you idiots, and then y'all send them to me. Well, that's not what happened here. I don't think. I need to go back and check.
I see.
Okay, it's not Testes Thursday, y'all. I'll quit writing now. Hey, I want to say something before we close. This is very important to me to say. My favorite part about my job is hearing from you guys. It's hearing from women and men all over the world. But I always get a few more emails around this time because it's Mother's Day. And I hear from two particular groups of people. Those who are experiencing their first Mother's Day without their mother. So I want to address you for a moment, and then I'll address the second group. I know that I'm blessed. Every time I talk about my mom, I have so many people say, you're so blessed to have your mother. And you're so blessed to have your mother. I'm blessed to have your mother. And I know that. I love my mother very much. But it's not lost on me the pain that some of you, like my friend Mona, is feeling right now, going through this time without their mom. It's not lost on me. So here's what I prayed for you. I prayed peace on Sunday. I prayed a peace over you that you literally could not even explain. An unexplainable kind of peace. I prayed that you woke up that day and instead of feeling loss, all you felt was joy that you had them. That you thought about memories that made you laugh or that kept you warm. I thought about you so much and I prayed for you. So I prayed for peace. I prayed for joy. I prayed that people would reach out to you and check on you. And I just want you to know I'm thinking about you. I know it's a really hard time. And then the second group of people, you are near and dear to my heart. It is those of you who are not yet mothers. And you want to be so bad you can't hardly stand it. You want to be a mom so bad you can taste it. I've been you. I've been you. I've been the one that sat at the back of the baby shower because everybody was talking about their kids and I didn't have any. I've been the one who threw the baby shower, even though I didn't want to, because I didn't have any. I've been the one who sat in an OBGYN's office while everybody was pregnant and I was just there to try to find out why I couldn't be. So I feel for you. And I I have faith that you'll be a mother someday. But until then, I pray that there are people around you who love you very, very well. And if you're married to a man like this, that he loves you very, very well. But I'm thinking of you guys especially this Mother's Day, okay? Those who want to be a mother and aren't.
Can I say one more shout out, if you will, to all the birth moms out there?
Hey, if you're a birth mom and you're not with your kid today because you made a decision for them and you made a sacrificial decision for them, we're thinking of you. And if by any chance you are our birth moms, my God, we love you. We love you so much. We think about y'all all the time. We talk about you. We show pictures of you to our kids. We appreciate what you do. And I think adoption is a wonderful thing, but there's some women out there who are watching us right now who made that decision and they've never been able to be in touch with that kid, and so it's a hard day for them because they feel like something's missing. I'm pretty positive that child is growing up really happy and healthy right now, and that's because of something you did. I love you guys. Quit crying, David Radke. Quit crying, baby.
I love them.
We have our kids because of y'all. We do. We love you very much, the Radkes do. Stacy Gross, I'm adopted. I'm so happy for my, I know. I'm sorry, Callie says, why are you doing this to me? We love you guys. We love all of our moms, okay? And even the ones in heaven. Mwah. Bye, y'all.
Have a great weekend.